Hello, you're watching the business headlines on HW News with me, Ali Azhar. In a huge setback to the ongoing probe against former ICICI Bank CEO Chanda Kochhar's husband, Deepak Kochhar, the British Virgin Islands has reportedly informed the Income Tax Department that details sought by it cannot be shared as it has been destroyed in a natural calamity. The Income Tax Department, probing tax evasion by the Kochhars, suspected that money had been moved and received from Deepak Kochhar's company NuPower Renewables to various foreign accounts in tax havens and hence sent a letter of request, which is a formal request from an Indian court to a foreign court for some type of judicial assistance. It sent it to Mauritius, Singapore and British Virgin Islands. Singapore replied to the queries and the information given by them provided certain workable leads. Meanwhile, a reply from Mauritius is still awaited. However, the authorities aren't too hopeful of getting a positive response from the island nation located in the Indian Ocean. The British Virgin Islands, in its communication with Indian authorities, said that information sought cannot be shared because they have suffered a natural calamity in which all the documents and storage devices have been washed away. What is interesting to note is that this is not the first time that the Caribbean island has cited a natural calamity as the reason behind failing to share information. In the past too, they have mentioned same or similar reasons, proving once again the stubbornness and unwillingness of tax havens to share information and protect their interests and reputation. The Income Tax Department has established that money had moved and receivables from NuPower Renewables to various foreign bank accounts. However, to check the purpose and legality of these funds, they had written to these three countries. An investigation carried on in the Scandinavian country of Netherlands, which involved the arrest of 3 employees of a local Dutch firm last week, has led right to the doorstep of Reliance Industries chairman and Asia's richest man, Mukesh Ambani. The former employees of the Dutch pipeline firm AHAC, who were arrested, were accused of over-invoicing services and works rendered to East-West Pipeline, previously known as Reliance Gas Transportation Pipeline, to the tune of $1.2 billion, which is roughly 8,400 crore rupees, between 2006 and 2008. Let us recall that the East-West Pipeline, which transports natural gas from KG Basin in Kakinada on the east coast to Bharuch in Gujarat on the west coast, was sold last month by Reliance Industries to Canadian firm Brookfield Asset Management for 13,000 crores. The accusation made was that the Dutch firm would over-invoice the value of materials and services provided to Reliance, who would then pass on the excess cost of production to the final customers, and the proceeds, which amounted to $1.2 billion, would be laundered and shared between the parties. It is also alleged that false insurance contracts were used to launder the $1.2 billion profit. An AFP article was quoted as stating the real losers were probably the individual citizens in India, as the cost of production of gas is passed on to the final consumers. The Enforcement Directorate has sought the Dutch investigation report on the alleged money laundering via the over-invoicing of bills and will now investigate the matter. Reliance Industries, meanwhile, has vehemently denied all charges, stating that it had not entered into a contract with any Dutch company for setting up of the gas pipeline. Just about a week ago, Saudi Arabia's crown jewel, Aramco, released its financials after decades of keeping it secret. It was made public because the company wanted to leverage its strong balance sheet and raise money from the international bond market for acquisition of a company named Sabic. And what a story its numbers narrated. Dispelling all doubts, Saudi Aramco was crowned the most profitable company in the world with $111.10 billion in profits for 2018, which is equal to the combined profit of Apple, Google and ExxonMobil. This bond issue by Aramco served as an acid test because Wall Street and international investors shunned the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and have refrained from making major investments, and have even boycotted an investment summit in Riyadh after it was established that the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman ordered the assassination of Saudi dissident and journalist Jamal Khashoggi in October of last year. However, Saudi, through its most prized asset, made a roaring comeback as the state-run oil giant Aramco received more than $100 billion in orders for its maiden global bond offering. The order book is the largest ever seen in emerging markets and covers many times the $10 to $15 billion that Aramco was seeking. With many accusing the Crown Prince of using Aramco's pristine balance sheet to finance his ambitions, the strong demand for its debt would have definitely pleased the country's wealthy royal family. Thank you for watching HW News. This is me signing off. Have a great day.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.